Yo, what's going on, guys? Crypto Vibes here, also known as Crypto. Bringing you guys another video today, and today we'll be going over my Coaches League draft team. And been wanting to get this video out for a while, but the draft took about 2 weeks itself, so I've been waiting on that to finish. So it's finally done though. So got the team here, and yeah, we going over that. And after this, I should have a power rankings video going up with the whole league pretty soon. Should be me and Dio Fanton gonna be working on that. So just see when we can get that done. So I'll get into my first pick, man. Got in my first round pick. I was 4th pick overall in the draft. I decided to go with Tapu Koko. Like, I wanted this thing ever since the beginning. I was hoping it wouldn't get snagged up. I just really wanted it. Basically, my plan going to this draft was get a really fast, good electric type, and like that was Tapu Koko right from the beginning. And part fairy as well. I think it's one of the most diverse like electric types you can get possibly, because like stat-wise, the physical spread's better than the special spread, which is crazy because most of the time you're gonna run special set with the Tapu Koko. But yeah, I think it's a pretty decent mon overall. Electric Surge obviously was really good. If you ever want to run like an electric seed mon, you can get that +1 defense, which is really nice right there. Moveset's really cool. Obviously Volt Switch plus U-turn doesn't let it get trapped by stuff like Duck Trio. It just lets it pivot out against ground types. It even gets agility. I don't think you'd run that though. Brave Bird's really cool, considered we can use, there's Z-Move Mon in this league, you can use any Mon on your team, basically, so that's really cool with a lot of my Mons. So like that'd be a really cool option on Brave Bird, I think. There's Grass Knot to hit ground types as well, if I ever want that. Like I said, U-turn, Volt Switch. Don't know about anything through here. Nature's Madness possibly. Maybe the Z-Move Nature Madness, because it gets like 75% off of the Pokemon. I forget what the name's called. It's like I don't remember what it's called. All the hidden powers. That's basically it though. Tapu Koko is just really nice all around. Good stats. It's a really good pivot mon. It's got decent enough defenses where it can take hits. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good first round pick, so I decided to snag that up. And moving into round 2, I didn't know if I wanted to drop this early or not, but I didn't want it to get past me because I really wanted this mon on my team, and that was Mega Scizor. Basically, I just remember Mega Scizor having amazing attack and amazing defense, which is honestly all I needed to know to get Mega Scizor. And with priority bullet punch right there with U-turn pivot matched with Tapu Koko right there, that just sounded great, to be honest. Now the Spit F's not bad either. 100 Spit F with 70 HP, that's gonna be living some hits for sure. 75 base speed's not great, but it's not bad. The move pool's decent, like I said. It gets a bullet punch, U-turn, aerial ace, acrobatics, which is cool, I guess. Knockoff plus Iron Head, which is there. Superpower, Swords Dance, Tailwind could even be a cool option for my team. It gets a lot of cool stuff, it definitely does. And I thought it was just a really good Mega all around, so I decided to pick up Mega Scizor in my round 2 pick. I'll be putting all these in order too, by the way. That was another one of my OU picks. And moving on to my last OU pick, I picked up Tornadus Therian. And I haven't used this mon since like the beginning of 6th generation. I was so excited to get this thing. Obviously Regenerator, you guys know what that does. It's just a great ability, especially with this mon. It kind of fits my team right now with 2 really good pivot mons. I feel like this is a really good pivot mon as well. And I just want my team to be built around speed, like just like speedy, like yeah, just priority and stuff like pivot mons and stuff. I just like that in my team so far. And you can see the move pool's really good. Like I know there's Life Orbs, the Life Orb set where you can run 4 attacks. But I forget what the set is exactly. It's like Hurricane, Knockoff, Heat Wave, and U-turn. Yeah, that's a really good set. And it gets all the hidden powers, obviously. Even Sludge Bomb plus Sludge Wave, which is really cool. I think a lot of people forget about that. With Psychic as well. It gets Extra Sensor plus Dark Pulse, which is cool. It even gets you know, a lot of the toxic and stuff, substitute. You can be Assault Vest very easily. It's got the very good defenses for that, or special defense, I guess is to say. And it should be living hits for days. And with 121 base speed, that just paired with Tapu Koko's 130 base speed, that's gonna be hard to outspeed. So I think that's really solid for my team. And yeah, that's basically all I picked. Tornado is fast, pivot out, good move pool, it's all around decent mon. It's a flying type, so it covers my like ground little weakness I had going on right there, which is cool. And moving on, I knew that obviously fire types for Scizor was going to be bad, so, and there wasn't really a water type I wanted at the time, so I decided to pick up Arcanine, because Arcanine, I was so surprised it stayed this long, to be honest. It's a UU pick, and I just thought Arcanine would be picked so much earlier just because I see it so popular in League format. But anyways, 2 great abilities matched with it, Intimidate plus Flash Fire, which is very solid for Arcanine. The defenses was part of the reason why I wanted to think, just really decent, like average defenses, like the rest of my team kind of has, with 90, 80, and 80 spread. 95 speed, obviously very nice. And it can be ran physically or specially, so that's really awesome. Most weeks I'll be running Flash Fire, especially with Scissor on the team. Well, I could be running Intimidate, I'm not going to let you know on that, but for people that play me in the league. But anyways, Flamethrower and Flare Blitz for different special attacks and physical attacks there for fire moves, obviously. It gets extreme speed priority, which is nice with my Mega Scissors, Bullet Punch. Close Combat's even pretty cool, I guess. Obviously, if you run a defensive set, you can have like Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, where's that at? Yeah, Morning Sun. It even gets Outrage, which is crazy. Wild Charge is really good coverage. Toxic's there, Substitute, obviously. Yeah, it just does. It's not the most versatile, I guess. Although it can be defensive, offensively. Either way, you don't really know. But I just think it's a really good fit at what it does. And having a Flash Fire on was really big, I felt like. Because my team is was outside of this and a couple other mods, my team's a little weak to fire, I'll say that. So yeah, that's why I picked Arcanine as my 4th pick. So let's get into my next UU pick, being Mamoswine, actually in my 1st round. And this is another mon I really wanted. And obviously Thick Fat kind of takes away that fire weakness a little bit, but yeah. Outrageous attack stat, which is also really nice paired with Mega Scissor. Be breaking through special walls for days easily. And yeah, I just really like the stat spread. 80 base speed's pretty good. Spit F's not good, but I'll try to work around that. It gives me my first Stealth Rock user, which is very nice right here. And another priority user, Ice Shard. It's just, I feel like League format priority is really key, so I like that a lot. And with Earthquake stacked on top of Icicle Crash, you're just gonna be hitting really hard. Or Icicle Spear, even if you want to go against like certain Sash Mons or Sturdy Mons or something. But yeah, they even get Stone Edge, Knockoff, which is really good. Just really solid at what it does, kind of like Arcanine. And it's not the most diverse, but I like what it does, like I said. So yeah, a bit about Mamoswine. And let's see, we're going to Mienshao. This was our 6th pick, and this is actually an RU pick, which I was super surprised about. Now, I kind of got sniped a little bit on this pick. I wanted to go with Hawlucha as my next pick, but I ended up going Mienshao, and I think I'm okay with that. It gives me another Regenerator user, which is really sick. It's not something you'd ideally see as a Regenerator user when it has Reckless right there, which I'm probably going to run most of the time. But Regenerator is also very nice because it's another mon that gets U-turn for my team. I believe, yes, it gets U-turn as well, so you can pivot out on other things, which is very nice. Gets amazing high jump kick right there. And if I'm ever afraid of a Pokemon with like Protect and stuff, it gives Drain Punch right there, so I'm not too worried about that. We have Knockoff plus even Low Kick, Poison Jabs right there, Rock Slide, Stone Edge, SD. It gets Taunt. It could be a lead against other mons, so Taunt's not bad. Don't think I'd ever run Calm Mind, but I'm not going to count that out yet because it's got 95 special attack, which isn't bad. It gets Acrobatics, which is cool too. Let's see. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty just decent mon on what it does. It's another fast mon with 105 base speed. I really like the speed tiers of my mons so far. And yeah. Now, alright, that's my first 6 picks. I'll go ahead and back out of this and get to my next 6 right here now. Moving on to my next pick. I needed a water type, and I needed one now. And my weaknesses to water was pretty bad, so I went ahead and picked up Vaporeon. Obviously, water absorbs there, so don't even have to worry about water types if I have this thing with me. And Vaporeon's very self-explanatory. It comes in, sponges hits, it can Wish up, it can Protect up, it can Scald, it can Toxic. Let me go over to the moves and actually just show you. It has Hydro Pump, which is cool because it has a really special attack stat. If I ever want to bring like Choice Specs or something, I guess I could do that to throw my opponent off. Don't know how good that would be, but it can work. It gets Reflect. Does it get Light Screen? I guess it only gets Reflect. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it gets Haze as well, which is really cool. Obviously, mons can't really set up on it. Roar, if I wanted to run that instead of Haze. Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, like I said, for different coverage moves. Like I said, Toxic plus Wish, Scald, Protect is really solid itself though, so as a really just defensive mon in general. Not physically, but you can really run him physically because the HP stat is just so good. But anyways, that's Vaporeon right there. That was my 7th pick in the draft, filling out my last spot in the, my 2nd spot in the RU tier. So move on to that. We have our last mon actually filling up the U's slot, and I was super surprised this thing was still here. Give me another Stealth Rocker, just amazing like stats all around, besides obviously these two, but it can get the job done. It's a Beast Boost user, which I really like. I wanted a Beast Boost mon on the team, and Nihilego got the job done.
I believe. Having that crazy special attack stat is nice. Base 103 speed is nice because it breaks that 100 speed mark, which is really nice. Speed F is insane. Like, I don't think people realize like this thing can come in and sponge like special hits like pretty easily. Like, it's an offensive mon that can just take hits for days with speed. Like, that's hard to find. Like, all those together. Obviously not the physical side, but special side it definitely can. And move pool is insane. It gets stealth rocks, which is obviously why I like it. T spikes, which is really nice if I ever want to run that. T wave, which is really cool. You get sludge bomb plus sludge wave, obviously. Power gem, which is a nice rock special move. It does get both screens on, like the Vaporeon. It gets head smash even. Never gonna run that. Grass knot, dazzling gleam, acid spray even. Some cool stuff. I could run it or special defensive. Definitely certain weeks. And mirror coat, which is really cool. Don't know if I'd want to run that ever, but it gets trick room. Don't think I'd run that because my team's super fast. As of now. You're about to find out through the rest of the team, but anyways, that's why I picked in the Lego. Just a really solid all around mon. Yeah, just really good all around. I need another stealth rock, I guess, and it'd still be in there UU. I couldn't let it pass up any longer. So moving on to my last RU pick in the draft, my 9th pick in the draft. Yes, I've decided to pick up another rapid spinner. I didn't have a rapid spinner in the beginning, but I had a defogger being Mega Scizor, so I'm glad I picked up another way of getting rid of hazards. And this being Delmice, I thought was really solid. Steelworker ability, obviously you get that triple stab being the steel typing with growth and grass, which is nice. Item wise, I could see Assault Vest, Choice Banded, even Life Orb potentially, or a leftover set and just be ran with this thing. Has a lot of potential items ran on it. Maybe even a berry of some sort. But anyways, attack stat obviously amazing. 131. Defense stat's good with HP decent, and speed up is very nice. It is slower, but it's not meant to outspeed things. It's meant to like just be a good spin blocker, spinner, come in to hit things hard, trap things with anchor shot. I think it does a good job at things, and I need a grass type as well. Makes my fire weakness a little bit worse now, but I do have more ways around that. I'll just explain at the end, I guess. But anyways, down here, obviously Power Whip is its really hard stab move. It gets Shadow Claw, and then obviously as a steel type move, you can go Anchor Shot, which is more than likely your best bet. Or Heavy Slam, I doubt you're gonna go that because this thing's not too heavy, I don't think. And then Rapid Spin's obviously there, which is really nice. Swords Dance even, I didn't even realize it had Swords Dance, which is really cool, so yeah. And that's it with my RU picks, guys. And moving on to my last 3 picks, I still had all my NU slots left, so moving on, I wanted, I guess, another Stealth Rocker plus just something else I could take a hit very nicely. Because my team's super offensive right now, I would say. Maybe not offensive, but like fast pivot mons, I guess. And a few wall breakers. But moving on to my next one, I have Mess right here. It gives me a Levitate user, which is nice paired with Tornadus, obviously. It gives me 2 ground immunities, which is nice. And the stat spread's really nice on this one. Obviously, attack through special defense is 105 right there, and then 80 HP, 80 special or 80 speed. This being in the NU tier actually surprised me a little bit, but I was really happy with it. And you can really run this thing any way you'd like: offensive, defensive, especially defensive, just anything. And obviously, I said Stealth Rocks are really nice. Gets U-turn momentum, just like a bunch of my mons. A lot of different coverage moves if I ever want to like run Assault Vest or something. Gets Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Blizzard even. I think it gets Ice Beam. Yeah, Ice Beam moved out way better than Blizzard. Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Thunderbolt even. Like, really solid moves. Charge Beam's even an option if I want to run that. Let me see if there's anything interesting down here. Like, I'm not really getting too much into depth on the moves or anything, but yeah. That's basically it about Mesprit. I just wanted another decent wall, I guess. And it kind of filled the spot. Now, moving on to my next NU pick. A little bit unsure about this pick, but at the same time, I think it'll be good. Because I wanted a normal type mon. Normal type mons can come through. If you don't have a good steel type or like rock type on your team, I guess, which most teams do, but if you don't have a good steel or rock type team on your team, then I'm going to be bringing this, and I'm going to be hitting things with rock climbs and what was the other move? Rock climbs and double edges and all that, body slams. Intimidate's cool. Sheer Force is what I'm going to be running more than likely off most times. And obviously secondary effect moves get 1.3 power, but nullifies the effects, which is completely okay because this thing's just going to be hitting really hard. And the coverage on this thing is insane. Really wish I had a better special attack stat though. 40s just sucks because it does get Fire Blast and stuff, so that becomes less of a threat. But it having an Earthquake plus normal stab, Pursuit's even an option, Outrage, Iron Head, Wild Charge, Sin Headbutt,
Stone Edge. It's really cool, really cool. I could see this thing coming in on what is it? I know my Scizor gets Swords Dance plus Baton Pass. I don't know if that'd ever be an option, but that'd be really cool. Yeah, I get Substitute. Cool things like that. Fissure. Never gonna run that, but Horn Drill, I guess it gets all the one-hit KO moves almost. Iron Tail, if I ever want to run a Z Iron Tail against fairies and stuff, maybe? Who knows? It gets some cool things. It even gets some Art Strike, which is really cool. That's actually really cool. So, overall, just wanted another fast mon that could just hit hard, and that was basically a good choice for the NU tier, as there was a good amount of them, but Enormous Type was really nice for my team, I felt. And moving on to my last mon, I actually wanted to pick, let me show you something real quick. I actually wanted to pick Guzzlord with this last pick. It would have given me a Dark plus a Dragon type, which actually filled out my whole team to have every single type in the game and no duplicate typings, which was crazy, I thought. But, you can just check that out. I'm pretty sure I did that right. But I decided to go Stunfisk instead. This thing's actually super good. I don't know. Like, it's got static, which is really cool. If teams ever want to make contact with it, and that's definitely going to happen, honestly. If it's like anything's ever just going for a normal type move or a U-turn or something on it, I could see that happening, or a knockoff or something. They could definitely get static. And if that's a huge offensive threat going against it, then that'd be great. Paralyze it. And Limber's not going to be that great. At all. But stat-wise, actually not bad for an NU1. It's got great HP, decent defenses. Special attack's not bad. Speed's amazing, as you can see. 32 kind of fits the theme of the team. Just kidding. But special moves, Earth Power, which is cool. Discharge obviously gives you more of a chance to paralyze the opposing Pokemon. Pain Split, I believe as its recover. It gets Rest, which is cool. Thunderbolt. It's a little unfortunate it doesn't give Volt Switch. That'd been really cool, but at the same time, I think I can deal without it. And it does give me another Stealth Rock user, which I believe that gives me 4 total on the team, which I will like a lot. And Scald's really cool because you can obviously burn certain threats that come in. Another ground type is also something I wanted because Mamoswine was my other ground type, and I didn't really want that to be my switch into electric types every time because just electric types get coverage to moves like HP Fire, which I understand I have Thick Fat on Mamoswine, but also like Grass Knot is an option, and Mamoswine is very heavy, so that would hurt bad. And stuff like Stunfisk can't take Grass Knots better, but I have other options to Grass Knot, I guess. Stunfisk is just another good ground type, I guess I'd say, for NU tier at least. And yeah, guys, I guess that's really it on the team builder, or not the team builder, but the team list for the Coaches League. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know on that. And the power rankings, like I said, should be out pretty soon today. Me and Dial Fantown are going to be working on those. And yeah, just go ahead and subscribe if you guys like the content, and leave a like. Really appreciate it, guys. Trying to get more on YouTube every single day. So yeah, peace.